Guys, it's Tuesday. You know what Tuesday is? Tuesday means it's time for comic book speculation recommendations, the video where I look into the future at final order cutoff in new comic book day of next week. That way you guys have enough time to put your pre-orders in and reach out to your local LCSs, and you will tell them, hey, I need some books that Bruce Moreau just told me about on his speculation recommendations video because I want to make this hobby fund itself. Weekly reminder, guys, to please do your own research and take everything I say in this video with a grain of salt because, guys, I am not the smartest guy on the block. I am just another YouTuber with some ideas about some books that you guys might want to pick up to make this hobby fund itself. But please check other YouTubers you trust, check other comic book websites you trust, check other comic book apps that you guys trust. That way you guys have the best information possible to make the best decisions for yourself because you guys are spending your money, not mine. You're spending your own money to make this hobby fund itself. So please, please, please do your own research. And guys, let's jump into the books that we're going to talk about this week because we have 4 books to talk about for final order cutoff and 6 or 7, I can't decide, 6 or 7 books to talk about on New Comic Book Day. So let's jump into those books. Alright guys, we're going to talk about final order cutoff for May 16th for your DC books and May 17th for your Marvel and Indie books. And guys, it happened again. No DC, no Marvel books made my final order cutoff spec list for this week. We only have indies, so let's jump right in and not waste any more time. The first book up on this list is Nottingham #4, guys. This is a super solid pick. Guys, why? Because the first prints of issues 1 and 2 are selling for $50+ on eBay right now. This book might trend down a little bit because of the popularity of this book. People might get their pre-orders in, just like I am, and just like you are, right? But I still think this is going to be a solid spec choice, and I do think this book will sell for at least quadruple cover price once this hits the market. So guys, get your pre-orders in. And let's move into the next book. Alright guys, the next book up on this list is Something is Killing the Children, number 17. This is the hottest book out right now. But I am going to tell you to please hedge your bets. Why? Because issue 16 is seeing a order of 200,000 copies. This is way up from the beginning of this run. So guys, there are going to be a lot of copies out there, but still, I think this is going to continue to be one of the hottest series out there. There is a TV show coming out, so you definitely want to be in on this series. So pick up some extra copies. It might not be a quick flip, but hold on to them. This might be a long-term flip once that TV show hits. The last 2 books on my FOC list are long shots, but guys, I really dig the premises behind both of these books. Let's dive right in to the first one, and that is Good Luck #1. This is by Boom Studios. Everything Boom Studios seems to be doing lately is turning to gold, so I am behind that. This book just sounds really cool. What if luck was quantifiable and some things everyone was born with? Everyone except the unfortunates. Teenagers born with absolutely 0 luck. And these are the kids that need to save the world because the world is going into chaos and reality itself is unwinding. And I think that sounds super, super cool. And the next book is Bunny Mask. Bunny Mask is by Aftershock Comics. It's a horror book, and it just sounds creepy and crazy. Sealed in a cave before the dawn of man, released by a crazy madman, Bunny Mask walks our world one more. But for what dark purpose does she use her unnatural powers? And what connection does she have to Bea Forrester, a young girl murdered by her father 14 years ago? It just sounds pretty cool, and I really dig the cover art. So I think these 2 books could be good spec pieces, but they're long shots. Let's dive into my New Comic Book Day picks. We are talking about New Comic Book Day spec for May 19th, 2021, guys, and there are 6 books that we need to talk about, and I'm going to go as quickly as possible so this video is not too long. Let's dive right in. And the first 2 books up on this list are Nottingham #3, a first print, and Nottingham #1, the third print. Why am I bringing these books up again? Why? Because they're selling so stinking well on the secondary market. Their first prints for 1 and 2, again, reminder, are selling for $50+. And the second print for #1 is selling for $17+. That is a little over triple cover price. So both of these books are great investment. Make sure you're picking up Nottingham #3, the first print, and Nottingham #1, the third print, because again, I think these would be great investments. The next book up on this list is The Joker #2, the second print, the 1 in 25, guys. I think this is going to be a popular book. It's going to be a little easier attainable because this is a 1 in 25. So every 25 issues that you order of the second print, you get one of these. So this is much more accessible than that secret variant that dropped that no one knew that was dropping. So you were able to pre-order this, and yeah, if you got this, I do think you're going to be able to make a little extra change flipping it on the secondary market, but not as much as that first print. Let's move in to the next book. Guys, the next book up is an easy one, Batman Fortnite 0 Point #3. Buy it for the code, flip it for the code, and let's move into the next book. And the next book up on this list is Nightwing #80. This is the first appearance of Heartless. His cameo was in 79. Guys, Nightwing is such a hot series right now. It has such an incredible creative team. Issue 78 is still selling well on the secondary market. 79 is selling pretty well on the secondary market. And with the first full appearance of Heartless in #80, I do think this is going to do well. But I do think people are onto this book now, so this won't sell as well as 78 and 79. But I still think this is decent spec. And guys, that creative team is super solid. Tom Taylor, Bruno Redondo, such a great team. If you're not even going to pick this book up for spec, pick it up to read it because it is absolutely awesome. And the last book up on this list is the longer shot of all the books on this list, and that is Wonder Girl #1. This is the first ongoing title series for Yara Flor, the Brazilian Wonder Woman. I absolutely love the artwork in this book by Jolene Jones. Jolene Jones is also the writer on this book. I thought her Future State book was decent. I really enjoyed it. My better half, Stephanie, hated it. But I really enjoyed it, so that's why I am behind this book. I'm going to pick up some extra copies. I don't really like the variant covers for this book. I really just like that cover A. Cover A is always going to garnish more money than the cover Bs. But guys, and that's it for this week's speculation recommendations, guys. Did I hit all the books or did I miss some? If I missed some, let me know down in the comments below. Or if any of the spec in this video is absolutely bogus, tell me why. Don't just yell at me and tell me, Bruce, your spec is bogus. Tell me which books are bogus and tell me why. Help me be a better speculator. I'm asking you guys, asking you for help. Last thing I'm gonna ask you guys, are you guys subscribed to the video? No, then what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications, guys, because you guys want to be notified when we upload new content, and that's every Tuesday and Thursday. And we go live every single Friday. My better half and I, Stephanie and I, go live every single Friday on Comics and Beer. It's a 1-hour live stream where we talk about all the latest comic book news. Actually, Stephanie yells about it. I talk about it. We drink some craft beers. We do some trivia, and we do a giveaway the last Friday of every single month. We're giving away slabs, people. Guys, the last but not least, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace. Actually, I'll see you guys on Thursday, and then Friday, and then I'll see you next week. Peace.